How do you think about the transition from one salesperson to a team of salespeople? And how do you add coaching structure, et cetera, needed in larger sales teams? So as you begin to go from an estimator, usually the owner, to then having a sales manager, and then having eventually salespeople underneath the manager, the hardest thing to usually nail down is their comp plan, because salespeople are generally, they're in it for the hunt, they're in it for the commission, and that's fine. You just gotta make sure that the incentives are aligned with operations and admin. You got sales, you have operations, you have admin. And all jobs that come in, sales, I have to get the work. Operations, I have to do the work. Admin, I have to get paid for the work. Ultimately, if the salesperson, they can hit their commission, they can hit their gig, make their percentage commission, whatever. But if they make the job of operations bad because their budget hours are inaccurate, and they make the admin really difficult because they take on jobs they shouldn't be taking on, it's very hard to collect on them, they don't collect the deposit, et cetera, that's where I have a problem. And so I think the biggest struggle I see people making when it comes to having a sales team is accountability for KPIs that affect operations and admin. And so I'd be very careful with building a comp plan, because your whole objective of a salesperson, if that's all they're doing, is like close rate, percentage amount of jobs sold, the amount of budget hours sold, just the dollar amount, like commission amount, upsell rate. All of these things are good, but if they aren't correctly incentivized, you'll create perverse incentives that then mess up operations and admin. And news alert, you don't make any profit with sales. Sales is, and always will be, an overhead expense. You need it to get the jobs. Operations and admin do the work and they get paid for the work. And so